Hey everyone, Shane here with eachother.com. Today I have a 2012 Chevrolet Silverado. I'm going to walk through how to install Sylvania's SilverStar Ultra incandescent bulbs. A traditional incandescent bulb, if you're closer to my age, you kind of have that thought of it's kind of a yellowish tint. You get on a dark road, you really can't see that far. You can't see off the side of the road very much. With these SilverStar Ultras, you get more of a white color, a brighter white, which is going to benefit you a lot more. It's going to give you a lot farther sight distance on those dark roads. You're going to see a lot better off to the sides. It's going to make it a lot more safer for you and your family. I've got the factory installed light on the passenger side, which is to your right there, and then the new SilverStar Ultra over here on the left. You'll notice the difference in the color temperature. Again, the SilverStar Ultra is a much brighter white. It doesn't have the yellowish tint. It's going to give you a lot more viewing capability down the road in front of you. I always recommend, if you're going to upgrade from the factory bulb or that yellowish incandescent bulb up to a brighter white bulb, always replace your low beam and your high beam so that the color temperature matches. Your low beam is going to be an H11, high beam is going to be a 9005. Now I've already replaced the high beam as well on this side. We're going to shut the lights off again, give you another look at the wall so you can see the difference between the factory incandescent and the new one. So as you can tell with our brights on, the difference between the colors. The more white, the farther you can see and the wider you can see. You can also see the pattern. The white light comes out much farther and much wider than it does on the other side. As far as the installation process, it's not too difficult. It can be done at home. You will have to remove the grill, take a couple bolts off the light to slide it forward enough to get your hand back there to replace the light bulbs. If it's something you don't think you have the time to do or the space to do, you can always check out our dealer locator, find someone near you that is able to put them in. If you are wanting to do it yourself, follow along and I'll walk through how to do it now. Start our installation. We're going to take a trim panel tool. We're going to remove this cover right here. You're going to have a few pushpin fasteners from one side to the other. There's going to be a little opening on one side of it. What we're trying to do is pry up that center. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the grill. We're going to have 4 10mm head bolts. We're going to remove off the top. Now you're going to have 3 clips on the inside on each side of the grill. These guys right here, the easiest way to get them off is to take a pair of pliers, grab them right in the middle and squeeze as you're pulling out. Keep in mind you have a little plastic piece here that overhangs, so don't just pull it off because this is going to have to be lifted over the top. Once you get it popped off, set it aside. We're going to take a 10mm socket. We're going to remove this bolt and this bolt. Pull your wheel well back, and right inside here, there's another bolt. We just need to loosen that one enough that we can slide our light forward. And we're going to take our light and slowly start to slide it out. Now if you want to take your light all the way out, you can. You're going to have to take a trim panel tool and kind of wedge it under here. Be careful though, because you can take a chance of cracking your lens. I'm just pulling it out enough because I can get my hand back in there and pop the bulbs out and put the new ones in. So both your low beam and high beam are going to install the same. You're just going to pop this little clip or pull this out and then slide the old bulb off. And you're going to take the new one, slide it on until it clicks into place. The only difference between the high beam and low beam is the pin separation. The high beam, the pins are going to be wider. The low beam, they're going to be a little bit closer together. Other than that, the bulbs are going to be the same. So I just installed the bright bulb. Now I'm going to do the low beam bulb. Push down the little tab here, separate the light, and we'll install the new one. Once you're done with one side, repeat the process to the other. That's going to do it for look at and installation of the Sylvania SilverStar Ultra incandescent bulbs on a 2012 Chevy Silverado.